All right, time for your lunch break. Produce man Michael Marks is here with the best cherries you can buy and how they got here.
You know, when it comes to the cherry crop here in California and even in Oregon and Washington, the Bing is king. There is nothing like the dangling Bing cherry. Take a look at this. Take a close look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Dark mahogany color. Look at those stems, velvety green. This is as fresh as it gets. Now, you're probably wondering how the Bing cherry even got its name. Has nothing to do with Bing Crosby. I'll tell you that first of all. Seth Llewellyn was the guy's name. Seth Llewellyn was an orchard guy in St. Louis. He was a nurseryman in St. Louis back in the mid-1800s. He decided, like so many other people, we're going to go west. Go west, young man, right? They kept saying that. So he got his covered wagons, loaded them with pear trees, apple trees, cherry trees. He was one of the biggest nurserymen there in St. Louis, Missouri. And he came west. And instead of going to California, he turned right and went up into Oregon. And that's where he settled, became one of the biggest nurserymen in all of Oregon. And so he put up his cherry orchard. He was well known for his cherries in Oregon. Well, one particular summer, in fact, it was this time of year, he sent one of his workers into the cherry orchard to see how those cherries were coming along. Were they ripening on the trees? When were they ready for harvest? So the orchard guy goes walking through the orchard, and you know, on one of the branches, on one of the trees in this huge cherry orchard, something caught his eye. Maybe it was the way the sun was dancing off those cherries. And he looked up and he saw a cherry that he had never seen before, just like this, dangling on that branch, dark mahogany color, huge. He'd never seen a cherry like that before. So he crawled up that tree and he gathered those cherries into his hand, and he went back to the barn and saw Seth Llewellyn, handed Seth Llewellyn those cherries. Seth Llewellyn's eyes got this big. He said he'd never seen a cherry like that before. He took out his pocket knife and he cut into that cherry. As soon as he put the tip of the knife into that cherry, oh man, juice squirted out. He took a bite out of that cherry. Sweet, juicy, super crisp. In fact, you know, the Bing cherry has about 22% sugar content. It's like a little sugar factory. Well, Seth Llewellyn knew that this cherry was going to become the most popular cherry in the world, and it certainly did. He named that cherry after the guy who found the cherry. That's right. It was a Chinese workman, and his name was Bing. And we celebrate Bing cherries this time of year. Oh my goodness. Go get a Bing. I'm Michael Marks, your produce man.